Ever clicked that Zip Pay button at checkout and wondered, is this too good to be true? Is there a catch? You're not alone. We've all been there, eyeing that tempting buy now, pay later option, but hesitant, wondering what the hidden costs might be. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Zip Pay fees, breaking down exactly what you can expect and helping you decide if it's the right payment option for you. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of fees, let's quickly recap what Zip Pay actually is. For those unfamiliar, Zip Pay is a buy now, pay later service that lets you make purchases online and sometimes in-store, and then pay them back in installments. Think of it like a short-term loan, but hopefully without the scary interest rates, or so we hope. That's what we're here to find out. Now, the big question, are there fees? The short answer is yes, but it's a little more nuanced than that. Unlike some other buy now, pay later services, Zip Pay doesn't charge interest on your purchases. That's a big plus. However, they do have some fees you need to be aware of. Understanding these fees is absolutely crucial before you commit to using Zip Pay. The most common fee you'll encounter with Zip Pay is the account keeping fee. This is a monthly fee that you're charged for having an active Zip Pay account, even if you haven't made any purchases. The amount of this fee can vary, so it's essential to check Zip Pay's website or app for the most up-to-date information. Don't just assume it's a small amount and forget about it. These fees can add up over time, especially if you're not actively using your account. Another potential fee to watch out for is the late payment fee. This is charged if you miss a repayment deadline. And trust me, you don't want to incur this fee. Late payment fees can be quite hefty and can quickly escalate if you continue to miss payments. Not only will you be hit with the fee, but it can also negatively impact your credit score. So, setting up payment reminders or automatic payments is a smart move to avoid this pitfall. Now, let's talk about purchase limits. Zip Pay usually has a spending limit, which is the maximum amount you can borrow. This limit can vary depending on your creditworthiness and other factors. Sometimes, increasing your spending limit might involve a fee, so that's something else to consider. Again, always check the terms and conditions on Zip Pay's website or app to understand the specifics of your account. One area that often causes confusion is the difference between Zip Pay and Zip Money. They're both offered by the same company, but they have different features and fee structures. Zip Pay is generally for smaller purchases, while Zip Money is designed for larger purchases. Zip Money often has higher spending limits and different repayment terms, and therefore, different fees. So, make sure you understand which product you're using and the associated fees. Don't assume they're the same just because they share a similar name. Now, here's a crucial point. While Zip Pay itself doesn't charge interest, the retailers you're buying from might offer promotional periods where they cover the Zip Pay fees. This is a fantastic deal if you can snag it, as it essentially means you're getting the buy now, pay later convenience without any extra cost. Keep an eye out for these promotions, as they can save you some serious money. So, how do you avoid these fees altogether? The best way is to be a responsible borrower. Firstly, only use Zip Pay when you absolutely need it and when you're confident you can make the repayments on time. Secondly, set up payment reminders or automatic payments to avoid late payment fees. Thirdly, keep track of your Zip Pay balance and any upcoming payments. Finally, if you're not using your Zip Pay account, consider closing it to avoid the ongoing account keeping fees. It's better to be safe than sorry. One more thing to consider is the impact on your credit score. While using Zip Pay responsibly and making on-time payments generally won't hurt your credit score, consistently missing payments can definitely have a negative impact. So, treat your Zip Pay obligations just as seriously as any other loan or credit agreement. Now, let's address a common misconception. Some people think that using buy now, pay later services like Zip Pay is a way to get around budgeting. This couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, it's even more important to budget carefully when using these services. You need to factor in your Zip Pay repayments into your monthly budget to ensure you can meet your obligations without falling into debt. Think of it as another bill you need to pay, not as free money. Before you jump into using Zip Pay, take the time to read the terms and conditions carefully. I know, it's tempting to just click I agree without reading the fine print, but this is a big mistake. The terms and conditions contain all the details about the fees, repayment schedules, and other important information. Understanding these terms is crucial to avoid any surprises down the road. Finally, compare Zip Pay with other buy now, pay later services. There are many different options available, each with its own fee structure and features. Do your research and choose the service that best suits your needs and financial situation. Don't just go with the first one you see. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.